Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, it's me, Steve, Rachel, and my wife is here as well, Lanacia. She's going to be adminning this webinar, so she'll be controlling all the controls. What's up, everybody? We got some good information to share with you this evening. Um, where do I begin? I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, I got a like a list of things to talk about. We got a lot to cover. We're going to try to make this call as short as possible, but the information that I'm about to give you guys, if if you take advantage of it, it's definitely going to help you in your business, whether you're doing this business, that business, or whatever business. It doesn't matter. It's all about getting results. That's what everybody wants. That's what I want. I mean, I want results. Um, I don't want to do anything that's or do any kind of activity that's not eventually going to yield some type of result. Sometimes there's time in place as well. So I'm smart enough to know that everything isn't instant, but I want to make sure that if I'm investing time, money, or resources into something, I want to make sure it's ultimately going to give me the results that I'm looking for. And what this call is about, guys, is I'm going to share with you the number one reason why my wife and I have had so much success online over the past couple years is because of this one training resource. I've used a lot of different tools since then, but in the beginning, it was this one tool that made all the difference in the world for our business and really for our lives. I mean, it changed our life. I mean, we live a totally different life than we used to live, a little bit over 2 years ago. A lot of you are can probably say the same thing in terms of you're probably, a lot of you might be living a certain way to where you really believe that you're worth more, you can do more, and so hopefully at the end of this webinar, which I know for a fact is definitely going to make a difference. Because I'm going to show you something tonight, guys. So I hope you sitting down. Hope the kids are in the bed. You need to turn your. I got my cell phone on mute right now, so you might want to turn your cell phone on mute, turn the TV off, turn the radio off, whatever. Because what I'm gonna share with you tonight, guys, we've never done before. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hey, Lanacy, can you believe we've never done this before? I don't think we ever really could because of just certain how things were. So I think we've got something special. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy for you guys that are in business, network marketing, internet marketing, whatever it is. This training resource, I know it's really helped us, and it's helped a lot of people that we know. And we just really just wanted to share it with the world, so that way everybody else would have the same success as we've had.
Yeah, yeah. Because people ask me this all the time. What made you so successful? And I always come back to this particular resource. But what I'm going to talk about. So this is how it's going to go down. One, we're going to go over an introduction. I'm gonna let you know. Some of you are probably wondering, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? I'm gonna break it down. But we're gonna share some detailed information on how you can really learn how to be a more effective marketer. A lot of you guys are in a lot of different businesses, and you want to know how to be more effective. Maybe some of you kind of maybe a little frustrated. Am I speaking to a few people? You're a little frustrated. Well, if you are, you're in the right. This is the right webinar to be on. Because it's going to be able to help you get over that frustration. So we're going to go over some real good stuff. Also, we're going to go over just some different things that's going to help you to create more profit in your business in general, which really your business is you. You incorporated is really this business that you're actually promoting, and I'm going to be able to share a little bit more about what that's all about. And then you want to stay to the end because I got a bonus for you guys. And I'm telling you guys, you wanna stay. That means everybody. I'm looking at all the numbers. All these people, these numbers just keep going up and up. Everybody that's on this webinar, you want to stay to the end because I got a bonus for you that you're gonna love, and you're gonna be like, man, I can't believe you just did that. So, but I gotta save it for last though. So you gotta watch the whole thing. But I'm telling you, you're gonna love what you're about to see because what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna go behind the curtain, and we're gonna pull it apart. We're going to look behind this program called My Lead System Pro. A lot of you guys have heard about this, but I'm going to show you. a lot of people need to see things. I don't want to tell you this is no hype, this is no games. I'm just going to show you how this business has affected our business. Now, I'm just giving you from our perspective and a whole lot of other people's perspective that are part of this community. So let me just start off this way. Back in 2011, well, let me go further back. Let me go way back. I got into this industry, guys, back in 98, 99 or so. Yeah, I've been around that long. I know. I don't want to tell my age, but yeah, around 98, 99, I got into this game, and I think Lanacia got in a few short years after that. And here's the thing, man, we struggled, dude, man. Back then, it was no Facebook, it was no YouTube, was no Craigslist, it was no this, that, and the other thing. It wasn't a lot of that stuff. I mean, the internet was here, of course, and there was some level of internet marketing, but it was very, 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 very small, very niche group, right? So we struggled a lot. I mean, in our business, different things we did. I did one business, and then I did another one, and then I did another one, and then I did another one. And we never really made any big money in any network marketing company. We've been involved in a lot of them, but we never made any life-changing income. I mean, we might have a month we made $100. Woo! I made $100. I can quit my job now. No, that's not life-changing income. So we never really made any major income for years. It was just always just on a part-time basis. We would work, and we will always have something on the side, and and we kind of we kind of went into it in and out. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like you get involved in the business, you're doing it, you're serious about it for like, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then things aren't going as well, and then life happens, and then you stop, and then for the next 6, 7 months or a year, you're not doing any kind of business, and you're just working for a living every day, right? Well, that was us. That was pretty much our routine, and I think it was around mid-2011. I was really just trying to figure out. I kept seeing a lot of different things on Facebook, because Facebook was really starting to really had came into its own. This was back in 2011. So I think Facebook really started getting big around 2008, 2009 or so, 2010, usually around those areas. So everybody was starting to get Facebook accounts, and working at T-Mobile, I was always around this because everybody had them on their phones. People would call in about Facebook not working or something on their phone or something or whatever. So long story short, I kept seeing people posting articles about making money, and I made $30,000 or $50,000 this month, or I made 6 figures, and I was like, man, I need to start learning how they do that. So I had joined a couple other programs. We really didn't make any money though, and then I got frustrated, and we both got frustrated, and I think it just got to the point to where it hit me one day is that maybe it has nothing to do with the company, because I always thought I come from the era where you got to be with the right company to make all the money, right? You got to be with the right one. Well, yes and no to a certain degree, but I was looking for, at that time, we were looking for the how-tos, because I kept seeing some top people making crazy amounts of income, and I was like, man, how did they do that? How do you make $30,000 at home on Facebook? I mean, how do you do that? And so I started researching. I remember one day I was at work and I had a little downtime, and I was looking for just some training, because at that time I was still at a T-Mobile call center, and I was a corporate trainer. And so I had a little downtime that day, and I went in and I started looking at how to make money in terms of how to generate leads, because I figured that's the biggest problem that a lot of you guys have, is that you don't know how to generate leads consistently. And so I found a resource called My Lead System Pro that afternoon. Sat there and watched a webinar while I was at work. I think the webinar was like maybe 45 minutes, and it was basically how to become famous on Facebook. That was actually the title of the training, how to become famous on Facebook. It was one of their courses they had, and it was free. So I sat there and watched this 45-minute training, and I was like, man, that was crazy. I didn't even know I could do all this stuff on Facebook. So I went home, told Lanacia about it when she got home from work. I said, babe, I found this website that's got like all this kind of training stuff. I said, I didn't buy it or nothing like that, but it had like a lot of different trainings and stuff, and it was pretty cool. I showed her some information. And I was like, well, I think I'm gonna get a membership. And at the time we really didn't have the money to be investing in anything like that. But I was like, sure, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it anyway. So we both did. We did it. And when I got into the back office, I was like, man, I just couldn't believe they had all this information back here. It was like all my prayers have been answered on how to do this and how to do that. Bam, it was right there. So fast forward up until, I guess it was around, so I found that out around late 2011. And so we were just kind of just consuming a lot of the information that was in the back office. I really wasn't involved in any business at the time. Let me say that again. I wasn't even involved in anything. I was just trying to learn how to do certain things. Both of us were. And I think it was around the summer of 2012, the following year, came across a program that I felt like, hey, I wanted to go ahead and market it. And I wanted to use a lot of the content and a lot of the strategies that I've been learning over the past 7-8 months or whatever, just off and on. And I started implementing a lot of that information. And when I started implementing a lot of that knowledge, oh man, phone was ringing like crazy, emails coming in. And it wasn't like overnight, but over a course of 90 days from implementing what I was learning from this platform, guys, I quit my job. I walked into my boss's office and said, hey, I got some other things that I want to do. And, T-Mobile has definitely been a great experience for me personally. It was definitely one of the best jobs I've ever had because of just what it allowed me to do. But I just wanted more, so I gave my 2 weeks notice. I left in good standing because I was like, well, if I retire, I want to make sure I can come back just in case things don't work out, right? So I left in good standing, had my exit interview and all that stuff, and we had some other personal things going on in our family as well that kind of led to that decision. Some things was going on with my mom. Some of you guys know that story, and so we left, and we started implementing and doing a lot of different things. The next thing you know, we were definitely making more than we were making at our at our jobs. But nothing crazy, no crazy amounts of income. That was I left T-Mobile in September of 2012. So September, October, November, December, January, February, up until I think in February is when we first had our first 5-figure month because of what we had been learning online in terms of marketing and building a brand and everything. And I owe it all to the system. Not a company, not some business. Of course, they paid the money, but they only paid the money because we did a very good job because of what we learned. And so what I'm going to do tonight, guys, I wanted to kind of tell that story, so you guys can kind of know our background a little bit on how we got into this. So I'm going to show you tonight the section of this training that made the difference in our business. There's a lot of different things here. I don't have time to go over everything, but let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to show you the section, or a few sections actually, that really made the difference. So give me a second here, and I'm going to change my screen here. So hopefully you guys can see this information. All right. Okay, Lenacia, can everybody still hear me pretty clearly? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, we can still hear you. I would make yours, let me see, I would put your screen a little bigger.
Okay.
You're actually going into the back office.
Okay, let me see if I can zoom in.
Do Command plus.
Okay. Hold on here. Well, let me log in and then you guys can check. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm going in. Oh, let me show you this real quick before we go. Because we took this thing serious. This is just one of the events that they have here, and again, I'm not trying to pitch you guys. I just want to show you what anybody can do. See this couple right here, guys? See that? That's us right there in that field, and it's just a testimony of it actually working. I'm sorry. Go ahead, babe.
I was just saying, if you hit your menu, it'll move it over, and you can see the picture better.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll check it out later. That's good. Member login. Let me go ahead and log in real quick, guys. Okay, so this is the back office. So I really want you guys to pay attention because what I'm about to go over is what made the change for our business. So I'm going to kind of give you guys a little crash course on how this tool, this training resource can help you. MLSP is all about training. They are the premier training platform for our industry. So if you're in network marketing, affiliate sales, direct sales, anything where you're trying to market things online and to generate leads and sales, this is the training platform that you need, especially if you are new to the industry. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Okay, this is where you need to be. There is no other platform on the internet that has more trainings about what we do every day, day in, day out, than My Lead System Pro. Okay, that's how powerful this is. This system has graduated some of the top money-earning individuals in this industry, and they're still doing it today. So let's just jump right into it. So real quick, what we're going to talk about today is two different memberships. One's called the University membership. The other one is called the Mastery membership. There's two memberships that they have. Again, University and Mastery. Okay, now I'm gonna break this down a little bit more. Now, this is what you get as a University member. It's a lot of things that you get, but check this out, guys. I'm gonna go into the marketing strategy. So if I go under the training tab here that you see, hey, can everybody see that, Lanacy? Can you see that on your screen? I don't know if you have your window small or big or.
Oh, I have my window small, but I would still just make it a tad bit bigger for those who have a smaller resolution screen.
Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully everybody can see that.
And if you can't really see really well, just type it in the chat box so that way I can direct Steve to make it a little bigger.
Okay. Yeah, give me some feedback, guys. Just make sure everybody can see that pretty clearly. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into training, and I'm going to go into marketing strategies. Now, again, I'm not trying to give you education on how to use the tool other than some of the basic functions of it, because there's a lot more than what I'm going to go over tonight, guys. So just trust me. But I don't have time to go over everything. We'll be here for 2 hours, 3 hours going over stuff. All right. So I went into the marketing strategy section, and now check this out. These are just a few different trainings that you have. Now, a lot of you guys are new to Facebook. How do I know? Because I've trained a lot of you guys. And most people that I bring on into this industry, especially in different programs, typically don't have a lot of marketing experience on Facebook. So check this out. So if I go into social marketing, I click on Facebook marketing, and I scroll down, there are tons of training videos here, guys. For example, how to create a Facebook account, how to set up your profile. Michelle Pescasolitos, who is actually the leading expert in our niche in terms of Facebook marketing. This lady has made, oh my God, countless multi six figures in countless programs just on Facebook. Just on Facebook, guys, straight up. So she knows Facebook marketing. I mean, everything. Everything? Yes, I mean everything when it comes to Facebook marketing. All right. She does a really good Facebook introduction, so on and so forth. As you can see, a lot of these courses are like 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Matter of fact, even if I scroll all the way down, she's got a really good training on just your daily activity on Facebook from a six-figure earner. Just what she does every day as being a six-figure earner on Facebook, she breaks that down in a 2.5 hour course. Okay. I mean, these are detailed trainings, guys. I'm not talking about just some basic theory type training. I'm talking about a lot of you guys want that kind of hand-holding type of training where someone says, hey, click here. Okay, next, click here. Okay, say this. Okay, click here then. That kind of training. That's what she's going over. Okay. And then, of course, she's got the Facebook sponsoring secrets to recruit new reps daily. This is a powerful course, guys. Lanacy and I, we bring people in every day in multiple things. there's not a day that goes by that we haven't made a sale from Facebook in something that we offer. Or whether we're asleep or don't do anything that day. I mean, this is real talk, guys. We make sales every day in something, okay? All because of the information that we've learned here, okay? That's just the beginning. Now, that's just Facebook marketing. Let's say you want to learn. Maybe you know everything about Facebook. You want to know more about Twitter. They got Twitter training, LinkedIn training. This Instagram training right now is one that everybody's consuming right now. It's a new training from Instagram. And one of our key leaders, April Walker, actually did April Tucker. I'm sorry, April Tucker. I just got all these names in my head at the moment. But April, she's awesome. She created a really good Instagram marketing training that can really help you get leads on Instagram pretty quickly. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, you got to check that out. As you can see, guys, all kinds of things. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to go in here and learn all this stuff. When me and Lanacia first got in, you know what the two categories that we focused on? Two things. I wanted to know more about Facebook marketing. That's what we wanted to focus on, and video marketing. That's pretty much all we focused on. I didn't want to learn about Instagram. I didn't want to learn about blogging. I didn't want to learn about a lot of this stuff yet. We wanted to focus on, we wanted to master Facebook marketing. I guess you never really master anything because it keeps changing, but we wanted to be more effective. But prior to MLSP, I would post up on Facebook all day long and I wouldn't get a single like. Some of y'all can relate. I wouldn't get a like, wouldn't get a comment, wouldn't get a share. Now I can post things up, I can get all kind of comments and stuff. But it's all because of some of these little things that they know as being six-figure earners, that if they're sharing it, and all you got to do is implement it. Okay, it's those little things like that. Now, they've got some additional information as well. You know, as a university member, you get access to a lot of other trainings. These trainings are pretty much, get updated weekly. Gold Nugget, bonus calls. The 3 most recent Wednesday. Matter of fact, let me highlight this, guy. This right here, this is what changed the game for us. These Wednesday webinar calls that they have every Wednesday that goes over all kinds of stuff. Well, they house the last 3 webinars that they've had over the past 3 weeks right here in this section. As a university member, you get access to that information, and it changes weekly. So later this week, then one of these is going to be gone. There's going to be a new one there, and they just kind of rotate in that same order. Okay. So this has been key. These are really great trainings as well. Diane Hockman, who is oh my God, where do I begin with Diane Hockman? She's the leading, definitely one of the top people in the industry in terms of attraction marketing. I love that I love attracting people to your business. See, a lot of you guys you're like a hunter. You're like a hunter in the woods, with a rifle trying to hunt down a deer, right? And that's a lot of work. And here's the thing, you want to flip that. You want to become the hunted. If you can become the hunted in your business, you get leads and sales all day long. And that's how we were in the beginning. We used to bug people and beg people and do all this other kind of stuff, just trying to get one single daggum lead. Now, we get so many leads, I don't even have time to even call them back because so many keep coming in. And we got systems and everything in place now to kind of help manage that, of course, but that's what happens when you use what's called attraction marketing. Moving on, guys. Again, I don't want to go over all this stuff, but just, oh my God, I mean, I don't even know where to begin. Just a lot of value there. Let me show you how I get a lot of leads. From David.
One quick thing, Steve.
What's that?
On those trainings, for example, Michelle's Facebook, if Facebook does any updates, she will actually go in and make changes to the videos to show the updated content. So you're not looking at information that's like years and years old. That information is always updated anytime. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anytime they make any changes, they go in there update it so that way you can see the updated version.
Yep. I'm telling you guys, it's always up-to-date information because, as you know, as being online, being marketers and dealing with YouTube and Facebook and all these other different websites, Instagram, Twitter, they're always making changes. They're either trying to make things better or they're trying to change things for whatever reason. That's just to be expected. So typically every 90 days or so, you'll see major changes in a lot of these different websites. So they keep us up to date. So a lot of people want to know how did you know that? How did you know about this particular update, Steve? I said, well, because I got this. Because this is my resource. This is my hub for me to know what's going on and what's happening in terms of just internet marketing in general. So that's how I can stay ahead of the game, and that's how I can be above the competition. Because remember, you're in network marketing, guys. You're not the only one representing your company. If you're in some business, there's probably thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of other people just like you. So what are you going to do to differentiate yourself in the marketplace? You got to have information, okay? And this is one way to do that. Moving on, guys. If I go to campaigns, this is one way that I get a lot of leads, because one thing I learned from My Lead System Pro was that it's designed for you to, it's in the name, My Lead System, okay? How to generate leads, how to build yourself as the expert and give value to people out there. Now check this out. This is kind of slick when you think about it. Check this out. This is what I have access to. This is what me and Lanacy have access to. Like, I can generate some leads right now if I wanted to, which I am already. But if I wanted to just take something and put something on Facebook or whatever, I'll get a lead just like that. Let me show you how I do that. For example, these are different campaign or different trainings on a lot of different topics. Free trainings that I can give to people. Okay, so what MLSP is going to allow me to do, they're going to allow me to become the expert. They're going to allow me to be the guy. I'm the man, because I got access to a lot of cool trainings. For example, here's some training on Instagram. Here's some trainings on Twitter. Here's some trainings on Facebook. Several trainings on Facebook. A lot of different trainings. Let me kind of give you an example. So if I go to this one right here, Social Media Insanity. So if I click on this, check this out. Hold on. Let me change my format of my deal so you can actually. Well, hold on 1 second. I'll just give you this information here. So let me change my window, because you can't see that because it's popping up in another window. So let me change it here. Let me just show you my screen. All right. Hope everybody can see that. Okay. So this is somewhat, I can actually take this link right here, guys, that I have. I can buy a domain name, a personal domain name if I want to. But if I want to just use this link right up here at the top, I can, and actually put this on Facebook or wherever, or send it out in an email or whatever, that link. And someone will land on this if they click on that link, this little lead capture page. It says free 1 hour, 45-minute training exposes a simple scientific formula one woman uses to get 25 fans and 36 leads per day on Facebook in 60 minutes. And guess what? She definitely does have that in that training. Okay? I've seen this training. It's off the chain. You need to check it out. If the person puts their name, email, phone number right here, right? They're going to go to this link right here. Let me pull it up here. So after they opt in, they'll land right here on this page. Okay? Where they'll be able to see a training. Okay? They can click on this training right here. It'll start playing. It's a webinar that goes over that information that she shared in that lead capture page, so they can watch that training. So it says 3 steps to success. So when they watch this training video here, if they're already in a business, so let's say I posted this up on Facebook or in some Facebook groups or whatever, or even on my wall, if someone's already in a business, because remember, a lot of people that see that lead capture page, some of them might already be in a business, and they might be, hey man, I need to get more leads in my business as well. Let me click on that. So they click on that, and after they watch that training, it's gonna blow their mind, because they're getting free training on how to get 36 leads per day. They want to know more how they can really use this system to really help them in their business. They can click on here, learn more, and it'll take them to where they can actually sign up for My Lead System Pro. When they do that, boom, you just got paid. This person maybe is already in your current business or maybe in some other business, and guess what? You still got paid. How often have you tried to market your opportunity to someone they're already in a business? Well, you pretty much stop. You're done. You can't do anything else because they're already in a business, unless you want to debate them on why your business is better than theirs or whatever. But who wants to do that? That's not professional, right? But you can offer them some information. Say, hey, it's a great opportunity that you're in. You could definitely take a look at this opportunity. This is really what it's doing. It's really saying what I'm actually saying right now. You want to learn how you can get more leads for your business, ABC company, whatever it is, they can click here and boom. If they were referred by your link, guess what? You just got paid. Now, on the flip side of that coin, let's say they're a brand new person. They're not even in the business, but maybe they're looking for an opportunity. And you just share with them how they can get 36 leads a day for whatever business they decide to join. They come here, they can get that information. They can get information on how to become a My Lead System Pro member. And check this out. This is what I like. If they want to join, obviously they know that you're doing a business, so they can see me. And here's me and my wife. Here's our information right here. They can contact us, and they click here. It's going to take them directly to our primary business, whatever opportunity it is. Whether it's so whatever MLM that you're in, you can link that here. They'll click that and take them directly right to your home, your home page of whatever business that you represent. And the cool thing is, you look like a champ because you just gave them some information that they can use immediately when they join your business, especially on Facebook. Guys, I've gotten thousands upon thousands of leads from using this system. I don't even know the number. I have to pull it up. Okay, that's one way. Now, and again, guys, they've got all kinds of trainings. Here's a few different Facebook trainings, but they got some other different ones as well that all do the exact same thing. Each link here, each one of these courses teaches something different. Okay, so you can offer all these, and guess what? You can offer it for free. Makes you look like the expert. Makes you look like you're the man, you're the woman, you're the person to go to because you have all the answers. And that's typically what most people are having problems in this industry, is that they have a problem. They're going through pain in their business, and this is the painkiller. Okay, and this is how you can generate leads, people that are already in the industry and people that aren't even in the industry just yet. And you can always offer them something, and that's how we've always been able to consistently make income. Is because I don't care. I can talk to anybody in any business. Can you? I can, because I have something that they all need. Whether they're already in the business, they don't want to join my primary business, that's fine. Hey, take a look at this. Have you ever heard of this? How do you generate your leads? Oh, I just post anything on Facebook or whatever. How effective has that been for you? I already know the answer. Most people, it's not being effective for them. Okay, so that's one thing there, guys. That's one. Check this out. Hope I'm not confusing you guys. Hope I'm not giving you too much. There's so much I can go over. Make
your screen bigger.
What's that?
Make your screen bigger so people can see the actual drop downs and what you're doing.
Can everybody see that? I think somebody said they can see that. I think because
when you switched it over, it made it smaller.
Give me some feedback, guys. Because if I make it too big, I don't know if I'll be able to see it correctly. Hold on, let me see. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Okay. All right. I think somebody said they could see it just fine. I think that's too big. I don't want to make it that big because then I have to keep scrolling over. All right. Okay. So moving on. Check this out, guys. If I go to MLSP Profit Campaigns, and again, you don't have to remember what I'm doing. You'll learn this later on because we got some things in store for you guys that I think we know you guys are going to love. Check this out. Now, this is what I like. I love this piece right here, too. I got the other thing, though. Hey, we got the training library that's coming up. So you want to stay to the end because I'm saving the best for last. That training library is going to blow you away. But check this out.
It needs to. They said it needs to be a little bigger.
A little bigger. Okay. Okay. Let me make it bigger. Zoom in. How about that?
I'll wait on feedback, but I think that's good.
Okay. All right. I think we should be good with that. I just made it a little bit bigger. So, all right. So in the profit campaign sections, this is something that is available for mastery members only. Okay, so from this point on, this is all mastery member. There's a lot of stuff that you get as a university member as well. And again, guys, we don't have time to go over everything. We'll be here 3 hours. I'm telling you, they got that much resources, tools, all kinds of things that you can use to help build your business. MLSP is all about building your business. Okay, but the mastery membership gives you the ability to earn money alongside of your primary business. So think about that. Here's a few facts. Roughly around 97% of people in this industry, home-based business, network marketing, all that, 97% of them typically don't have any major success. That's a fact. Prior to whatever company you've been in, this is how it's been for years. So this isn't anything new. Everybody that's been in this game for a while knows this. Why is that? Well, there's a lot of different factors involved. Mostly it revolves around you. Since you know that, since most people, so if you're in, Wake Up Now, if you're in Organo Gold, if you're in whatever, Amway, Mary Kay, Prepaid Legal, 5LINKs, ACN, roughly 97% of those individuals are struggling. Okay? True stuff. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. This is just facts. What if you had training, great information, tools, resources that you could offer all those individuals to help them be successful, and you had a training platform already designed to help them move forward in their business? Do you think that those individuals could use that information? I'll answer for you. The answer is yes. Because remember, they're going through some kind of pain, and you have the painkiller. Back in the day, Lanacy and I were going through some pain in our business. MLSP was the painkiller. Okay? It answered a lot of our questions, filled in a lot of the gaps that we had, in our business, a lot of knowledge, things that I didn't know. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I didn't know. Right? Just so much I didn't know in terms of how to be successful. And it really helped us really move forward. Not just us, but countless tens of thousands of other people as well. Okay, if not hundreds of thousands that have come through this system. Now, the cool thing about the profit campaigns for My Lead System Pro Mastery member is this. Of course, MLSP has some of the top trainers in our industry, people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, some per month, some making millions of dollars or have made millions of dollars doing what we do every day, especially online, even offline stuff as well. Well, guess what? They've created a lot of great courses, specific training courses, okay? Because remember, some of those trainings that I mentioned earlier, they're like an hour, maybe a couple hours or whatever. But if you want like detailed to the nitty-gritty type training for which you can't put all that in like an hour or 2 hour training webinar. That's something that might take 15 hours, maybe 20 hours to really go over all the great information. Well, guess what? They've created courses, and these courses range from anywhere from $9 to $7 to $400, $500 or so. For example, one of the ones that we've actually sold a lot of is this one right here. It says "Get Fans, Make Money." This course is $297. What kind of course is it? Well, it's a Facebook course. Free training video shows how this Facebook queen built her 6-figure business in 6 months, retired her husband from her healthy corporate America salary, and signed up 32 reps in the last 50 days at a $500 buy-in, all via Facebook marketing. I remember when she did that, actually. Okay. Well, guess what? She's going to give you a free video that shows you that really I actually seen this training as well. I've seen pretty much all of them, where she breaks it down how she did that. Okay, and if you want to get more detail, of course that training is only maybe about an hour or two, so she's going to give you a lot of high-level things that she's done, a lot of great stuff that you'll be able to use right now just by watching this free webinar. But if you want to know more, you can actually opt in. And when you opt in, the person will actually land on this page right here. Here's that free training webinar that they'll be able to watch, okay? And then if they want to buy the course that goes over all the details, which is a course. It's not like a 1-2 hour training webinar. This is a course. Okay. Well, they can buy that course for $297. Guys, you know how many times I've sold this thing online? In Facebook groups, on Facebook, on emailing my list, this, that, and the other thing, and I didn't even make the course. Let me say that again. I didn't even make this course, guys. But guess what? When someone buys that, I made $297 every time they did that. And you can offer for free. These are just different things that I just offer people. Sometimes I'm talking to people that I bring on and in different programs, and they really want to know more about whatever, or this, that, or the other thing. Some of them want. I remember I was talking to a guy earlier this week, and he wanted to know more about just SEO, search engine optimization. Now that's a lot of advanced type stuff. He had a little experience already with some marketing, but he really wanted to be more effective with SEO. And I was telling him, I said, well, one of my partners that I work with, his name is Rob Four. He created a really good training on SEO marketing. So if you're doing a lot of blogging, ranking your websites and stuff on Google and all that stuff, a lot of high advanced stuff, I said you're gonna love this course because it speaks directly what you're looking to do in terms of ranking your websites on the front page of YouTube and all that, and this, that, and the other thing, boom, or Google. And guess what? They can come here, and I told him about it. He actually bought it because that's what he wanted to do. And he actually became a member of MLSP as well. But that was what he wanted to master. He wanted more SEO training. And even though they got a lot of free SEO training, but he wanted a course, okay, a detailed course, and that's what he bought. And that's what that course was. So kind of get the picture, guys. So again, I've sold a lot of these. Actually, me and Lanace, we actually own a lot of these products. We bought a lot of these products ourselves. And so the person that got us in MLSP, they earned 100% commission for us buying these products. And great courses, guys. I mean, they have really put their some big content, some valuable content into this information. So that's one way that you can earn some additional income and get more training. So some of you that are watching right now, you're probably saying, hey, I need to learn some of this stuff. Well, guess what? You have access to that information in your back office. Now, moving on. MLSP membership real quick, and then we got the training vault coming up here in a few minutes here. MLSP campaigns, guys, this is really key. Of course, the university membership is $50 a month for the university membership. However, guys, you can actually do, let me just change my deal here real quick. The university membership is $50 a month, but you can actually do a 10-day trial for $10 that will really give you insight, all the information that we kind of went over here that can really give you some more insight. And anytime you refer somebody to the university membership, it's like a 30% commission. The mastery membership is $150 a month, $150 a month. However, you can do a 10-day trial again for only $10 as well. And here's the cool thing: anytime you refer someone to the mastery membership, that's $100 in commission per month in residual income. So every mastery member that you have, that's $100 in residual income per month. And we've got a lot of mastery members that we shared this information to because they got the edge over just about everybody in the game, and that's why they be crushing it. Is a lot of people that use this. Now, I'm gonna come back to that. Let me show you the training library. So drum roll, please. This is what I'm about to go over, guys, is what changed the game for us. Now, again, there's a lot of other, as you can see, there's all kind of stuff back here, guys, that you can dive into. But in the beginning, this right here is what changed the game for us, that training library. It's coming up now. This is what changed the game for us. When I first got the membership, I spent most of my time here. Out of all the different features and everything that MLSP offers, which is all good, in the beginning, guys, we weren't even really interested in sharing it with other people. We were just doing it for our own benefit. I wasn't trying to make any additional funds or income or nothing like that. I was just trying to figure out how to stop struggling in this game. I just got tired of struggling in this industry. I just got tired of it. Doing this, doing that, no results. No rewards, no recognition, just struggling. And I just got tired of it because I felt like, hey, I'm smart enough to follow instructions if someone can just show me what to do, and I'll do it. And that's why in the beginning we didn't really refer nobody to MLSP. We were just consuming and going through a lot of this information. For example, let me show you. Like this was, I think, the last one, how to turn the internet into your own massive warm market. I actually watched this training yesterday. Awesome training by Diane Hockman. Talks about attraction marketing. I love attraction marketing. What is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is getting people to be attracted to you instead of you going to them. So 24/7 people just on your website. 24/7 people just looking at your videos. 24/7 people just opting into your lead capture pages and opting in and buying stuff from you. That's what attraction marketing is all about. Okay. All this information here, mastermind, hangout tips and tricks, new development, video marketing master. Matter of fact, Mark went over a really good State of the Union address for video marketing that was like off the chain. Okay, great content. That was a 2-hour webinar. As you can see, some of these are ranging anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours, some like 3 hours. But that's how detailed they are, guys. And these are from some of the industry's top producers. Okay, you're not going to see a webinar up here from somebody that hasn't made a dime in the industry. And typically, if they're making a webinar and they highlight it in this vault, these people are six-figure earners. I'm just saying. You know, you ever try to get training, you know, from, you know, some website or somebody and they haven't even done anything? Well, they only highlight people that have had success. Okay, a lot of great information. Matter of fact, back in, when was that, baby? April? Back in April.
Yeah, I think it was April.
They gave us the call and said, hey, we would love for you guys to create a training to put you guys, that you guys are doing some awesome things, blah, 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 blah. So we were real honored on that and really humbled by that as well. And so guess what? This is our training. How to get 5 to 25 leads a day using Facetune. It's one of our things that we do, using Facebook and YouTube combined. That was a 2-hour webinar. So we went over a lot of great information, a lot of good insight on how you should market your business, or how you can market your business combining Facebook and YouTube together to generate, you know, at least 5 to 25 plus leads a day. Okay, real talk. Okay, and we've got a lot of people doing just that. Okay, all right. And it goes on and on and on, guys. If you look over here to the right. Some of you guys saw that post that I did. These are all these webinars categorized. Okay, Facebook. There's like 26 detailed training webinars about Facebook, goal setting, Google, keyword research, lead conversion. A lot of you guys, I get a lot of people say, well, I don't have a problem. I can generate some leads, but I never can get them to buy anything. Well, they got 127 webinars just on lead conversion, converting your lead into a sale. I'm pretty sure out of 127 detailed 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour webinars, you can find something out of that you can use to help convert your leads. Lead generation. Oh my God, where do I even begin with this? This is what most of you guys that's on the call have a problem in right here. Lead generation. Don't know how to really generate a consistent flow of leads day in and day out. That's what you got to do. They got over 260 trainings from industry top leaders on just lead generation. So when people want to know, well, Steve, man, how are you able to, you came in that business, you brought how many people? 100 people in that business in 1 month? How do you bring 100, true story, guys, how can you recruit 100 direct people in your business in 30 days at $100 or more buy-in? Easy. I got 260 webinars that I got access to that can show me how to generate leads so I can bring in 100 people. What do you have? And so that's, I'm not trying to be funny, guys, but you know, a lot for the past, I guess, what, Lene, about a good year and a half, we've been telling people about My Lead System Pro, but in one ear and right out the other. And then they want to know, well, how are you dominating so much? Well, because I got access to this stuff. Because I don't have to figure nothing out. If I just want to do something, I just get on one of these webinars, and I might spend an afternoon just watching maybe 2-3 webinars and try to do different, you know, just different strategies. If I want to learn a different strategy, I just go into some different strategy. Matter of fact, kind of give me an example. We spoke of Rob Ford earlier. He's the SEO, my God, the SEO magician, the SEO king. I can't even think of the names. This guy makes like, I don't even know how many companies Rob is in, and he makes, I don't even know how much money. I don't know, about hundreds of thousands of dollars per month in multiple programs. What's that?
He probably makes $1 million or more, at least $1 million.
Definitely a millionaire. I mean, that's to say the least. But he's the SEO magician, the man. You know, he's the SEO president. So if that's one thing that me and Lene are going to be doing here in the next several weeks is really learning how to do some more search engine optimization. Well, where do you think I'm going to go learn it from? I'm going to go here. And most of these right here, here's SEO right here. There's like 30 webinars. I can guarantee you probably half of them are Rob Ford's webinars. So I can click on it right here. So when I click on it, it's going to bring up all these different SEO type. But look, here it is. Money making keyword research by who? None other than who? Rob Ford. This is
Dagan.
What's that?
Another big name is Dagan and Ray Higdon. Those are some other two big people too that you can learn from.
Ray Higdon, Blog to Success. Yeah, this is an hour. Let me give you another name. Ray Higdon. I'm telling you guys, this dude right here. This dude knows this stuff when it comes about blogging and SEO. I mean, I can't even say enough. I mean, he is the man as well. But you know, they're all outstanding trainers. Some of you probably seen some of his posts on Facebook, and some of you probably went to his conference he had in Florida a couple months back. I mean, just outstanding stuff. As you can see, guys, there's another one from Rob Ford. Guys, Rob Ford. What did I say? I said probably more than half of them are Rob Ford's trainings. But again, all these guys here, man, are definitely experts in their own right, and you can learn a lot. But again, that's just SEO. Maybe you don't want to learn SEO. Maybe you want to learn more about LinkedIn. Maybe you want to learn more about Facebook. Maybe more about traction marketing. Whatever, guys, they got it. Anything related to internet marketing or building your business or motivation or mindset, they got it in the back office of MLSP. And that comes with the Mastery membership. So when people want to know, well, how have you become so successful? Man, they just lucky. Well, yeah, I guess I was lucky enough to find My Lead System Pro. That was the only reason why we've had so much luck over the last couple of years is because of this. We don't make up a lot of the trainings that we've done. A lot of you guys have been on a lot of our trainings or maybe have purchased some of our products or what have you. Well, we got all that knowledge from My Lead System Pro. Typically, most of that probably came from the training library. Now, let me kind of give you a story behind this. Now, I'm about to blow your socks off on this. Do you know how much it before last week, how much it cost to get access to this training vault? Some of you probably know because you maybe tried to buy it and you was like, man, I can't afford that. Well, they sold this training vault for $1,200. Okay, $1,200. And here's the thing. As of last week, they decided to add it to the Mastery membership just by being a Mastery member. How much is a Mastery member? How much does it cost to be a Mastery member in My Lead System Pro? $150 a month. However, you can get a 10-day trial for $10. So $10 for 10 days. I guarantee you can learn something in 10 days. Out of all this stuff, now you can cancel at any time, but I tell people, hey, I've had this membership for almost 3 years. I couldn't have canceled it because of what we were learning. and what we were implementing. It really felt good kind of having the inside. And it's kind of funny now when I go on Facebook and I see a lot of the different posts, or if I'm around, I see how people market. You know, we're always online, so I see how most people market, and I just shake my head. If they only knew. And then they wonder why a lot of times people are not successful, is because they don't have the right resources. And I'm not saying you got to watch all these trainings, guys. I haven't watched all these trainings. I'm not going to watch all these trainings. I just focus on what I want to learn on. But if I wanted to watch all these trainings, it's like 2,000 of them or something like that. If I wanted to, I could, but I'm not. I'm only going to watch the things that I want to excel to help move our business forward. And it's readily available for me 24/7. Anytime I want to learn something new, or anytime I want to go back and check on something that you know, I didn't quite understand, I can go back and watch it. Guys, I'm telling you guys, this is where it's at. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're coming up on an hour, and I wanted to keep this short. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Some of you guys have seen our lights, camera, attraction course that we have. Let me change my screen here real quick. Some of you have seen our lights, camera, attraction course. Some of you actually probably already have it, and if you do, great, because that's a great addition to what you'll have here. Because I have both. And a lot of stuff that I learned, I learned from Miley System. This is what's funny. A lot of stuff that I learned and I put in lights, camera, attraction, I got it from Miley System Pro. So of course I don't have everything in there in lights, camera, attraction, but a lot of, probably 98% of it, yeah, at least 98% of it came from Miley System Pro, information that I learned from them. And then 2% was probably my own style of things, I guess you could say, maybe 2 to 5%. But a lot of it came from Miley System Pro. But again, you know, when it comes to training, people like to see things from different people, so I kind of put my own personality in my own trainings to even make it more effective. But this is what I'm going to do. Hope you guys are sitting down. Now, I'm not going to do this for long. I'm just letting you know. For anybody that gets the Mastery membership tonight, and you keep the membership, now, how much is the Mastery membership? How much is the trial? $10. And Lacy's going to post up a link here that'll show you how you can get your membership tonight. You can have access to all this stuff, guys, and you can just go to town for the next 10 days. Okay? But I definitely encourage you to keep the membership, I'm telling you, because it's just going to help you. I mean, if you want major success online, or just major success in your business, this is definitely a tool that you're definitely going to need. So what I'm going to do for anybody that gets the Mastery membership tonight, once you get the Mastery membership and you go past your trial, okay, you got to go past the trial, meaning you're going to pay your $150 so you can have access to it for the long term. And again, guys, you can cancel anytime, but don't, because it's going to help you in your business. I never cancel my membership. Oh, no. I've had it ever since we weren't making no money. I'm definitely not going to cancel since we are making money. Okay? But if you keep it, I'm going to throw in lights, camera, attraction for free. Just going to give it to you. And lights, camera, attraction is my course to where I kind of give my perspective on a lot of video marketing. I'll show you some things that I do, and that's my style of things that you won't find in Miley System Pro in terms of some of the how we make our videos and things of that nature, and even pictures and so on and so forth. So we do a lot of things ourselves, and I think you'll definitely get a kick out of it. We've got hundreds of people that have that course, and I get emails all day long. Hey man, I'm so glad I bought your course. I've been able to do this. I've been able to do that, and a lot of them actually have Miley System Pro as well. And so that's my bonus for tonight when it comes to that. So I kind of want to reach out. We want anybody got any questions? And a matter of fact, I see. I think I got a few. Maybe I can throw a few people here in the room as well. I see Ro Fisher. He's online. I know Ro's a Mastery member as well. See if we can add Lanacia. See if we can add Ro to the room. We can kind of hear from him as well. But again, if you have any questions, I want to kind of take this time to let you guys ask a few questions about what this is all about. So if you got questions about the back office or anything, I can kind of share that information and maybe answer those questions for you. So we give you guys a few moments. I know there might be a little delay from where you're watching and how I'm speaking. So hopefully, if you got any questions about anything, definitely go ahead and chat them in the chat window right there on the right-hand side of your screen, and we'll be able to answer any questions that you might have.
One question that came up was if they sign up for university, can they upgrade to mastery later? Yes, you can upgrade to mastery anytime you want to. University is a good place to start, especially if you're new to network marketing or internet or any of this stuff. University will help you get started, but if you're that person who wants to go all in and just really just go and deep into and just blow your business out the water, then I would definitely choose Mastery, because you're going to have access to that library, and that library goes back all the way to 2008. And like Steve said, there's like 2,000 trainings in there. So the choice is up to you, but there's definitely value in both memberships, so you can choose either University or Mastery, but like I said, Mastery is the bomb.
Yeah, Mastery is guys, it's going to give you, like Lanacia said, it's going to give you more information, but it's also going to give you that ability to earn some additional income in conjunction with your primary business. Because if for a lot of you guys probably have an organization, and imagine how much more production that you can get out of your group, out of your team, if a lot of your members on your team had access to this. I mean, imagine that, guys. Imagine that. If they had, a lot of them had this kind of access. Because remember, their success relates to your success. So if you can offer that information, and at the same time, by offering that, you can create an additional stream of income that doesn't conflict with anything. So if you're in any network marketing business, this is not an MLM. It just has an affiliate program. There aren't any levels. So if you bring somebody in and they bring, there's none of that. It's just strictly, if you refer somebody to the system, you'll get a commission. That's it. There's no levels and all this other kind of stuff. It is not a network marketing concept. Okay. So I always like to make that clear, because some people see it for the first time and think that it is. No, it's nothing like that at all. Okay. So, but that's what the Mastery membership allows you to do, is to, one, get more information and create that continuity income, okay, which is additional streams of income that can really help you stay in business. Because guys, it's, a lot of MLMs out there pay, typically most of them typically pay some weekly, some like monthly. A lot of them pay monthly, and so a lot of times you need extra streams of income in between there to kind of help you stay in the game, and that's what really helped Lanacia and I stay in the game to get to this level, is because we always had different streams of income that didn't conflict with other businesses that we were doing, and that's why MLSP is so crucial, because everybody that's in MLSP just about has some primary business that they're a part of. So it's pretty awesome. So Ro, hey, I see you on, man. Hey, now Ro, I know I shared initially My Lead System Pro with you before in the past, and even we've been doing a lot of different things with it here lately. I know you've been having a lot of success stories with some of the trainings that you've been going through. Can you kind of enlighten us a little bit on some of the trainings, and you've been getting leads and all kinds of stuff? Let us know what's been going on.
Hey, Steve. I appreciate that. And you did show me MLSP a long time ago. However, I was hard-headed. It took me a long time to finally pull the trigger and really commit to getting in MLSP and learning some of the strategies that led to your success. A lot of the network marketing company industry leaders, and even now some of the company owners in the industry, came out of this same community, My Lead System Pro. They either came through it, or they're still part of it now, and that leaves a clue right there for you, just to show how much quality and value is in the training inside the community. So I finally pulled the trigger on it just a couple of weeks ago, and really became committed to the strategies. And right now, I'm using one of the trainings that's that's actually even put out there for free right now. It's the Instagram training, and you can get that link from Stephen Lanacy as well. But guys, that Instagram training, I mean, just last week, one of the days last week, I put that training into practice, and I got 10 leads in one day from that strategy. And I was telling Steve today, it kind of goes in ebbs and flows. So I wanted to reverse engineer to see what exactly did I do on that particular day that got so many leads in, and it happened in a short period of time in one day, and to experience those kind of leads coming in, and to not only get value from the training, but they also get exposed to who I am and what business I'm a part of, through MLSP. Just by being a mastery member, which I am now, they get exposed to not only they get a free great training, they get a chance to become a part of a community that's going to continue to give them valuable training, and they get exposed to my business. I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer. So Steve, like I said many times, you've given a lot of stuff back to people who partner up with you, and I appreciate you recommending that resource to me, because it's already making a huge difference in my business. So
awesome. Hey man, I appreciate you you definitely just following and just really just taking action, because I know a lot of times there's so many different tools out there, guys. There's this, there's that, there's so many shiny objects. I even promote a lot of different products and a lot of different tools. A lot of the stuff that you see me promote, a lot of that has been recommendations from people inside My Lead System Pro. It's because a lot of them test a lot of different things, and so if I'm using something and it's really helping us in our business, it's just my duty to let other people know about it. But out of all the different things that we've used, over the past, I guess, 3 years in terms of internet marketing, the one resource that has made the biggest impact in our business is My Lead System Pro. True story, guys. And the only reason I haven't really done a webinar like this before is mainly because, the training library, but it's always been available, but it was so expensive, and I just knew a lot of people wouldn't have $1,200. A lot of us are brand new in the industry, and a lot of us are, maybe however much it costs you to get into your current business, that was maybe your last dime or whatever, and so a lot of us aren't really going to have, $1,200 or more to just start to do some training, right? And so that's why we never really promoted it. To a certain degree we did, but not big. And when they made that change, man, that is just so much value. Oh man, it's crazy. I just can't believe they're giving us access to this, guys, just by being a mastery member. Guys, they used to sell this for $1,200 and been doing it for a long time, and people have bought it. We've had several people buy it. But was there always like a big rush of people? Oh no. Because it was just it was really for that serious person. That person said, hey, I'm going to do whatever, 1,200, here's my 1,200, let's roll. It was for that kind of person. But now, it can still be for that person, but it won't be such a costly decision. And so I always encourage everybody at least take the trial so you can at least see exactly what we saw tonight. Again, it's only $10. And then from there, you'll be able to, make your decision if you want to keep the membership or not. But I know a lot of you will. I already know that much, because it's like one of those things. It's like imagine you ever rented a car, you got your car, right, and then you go somewhere and you rent like a really nice car, and it's like really nice, so maybe a luxury car or something. And then, you're going back to the rental car place, and you remember that feeling you get like, man, I don't want to go back to my old car, because I want to keep this ride. And you get that I got to buy a new car bug, right? Well, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. I'm just going to let you know. You're going to have that feeling. So when your trial is coming to an end, and you're like, man, I'm going to have to cancel or whatever, you're not going to want to do it because you don't want to have to go back to those same habits, those same strategies, because once it ends, you don't have access to this information. And remember, this stuff gets updated every week, so it's always something new. So when YouTube comes out with something new or does something strange, or Facebook, Facebook always doing something strange. So when that happens, they represent it here and educate you and show you how you can take that change and benefit from it in your business. And that's what My Lead System Pro is all about, and that's how you can run circles around other people in your company. You just run circles around. How you getting all them leads? Well, I'm just running circles because this is what My Lead System Pro is about, is giving you the edge over the competition so you can move forward faster in your business. And so again, I know we had a few other questions.
One is about the university, about having access to the trainings. With the university, you're going to have access to certain trainings, which meaning you're only going to have access to the last 3 webinars that MLSP has.
Let me show them real quick. Let me show them.
And for the mastery, you'll have access to all the trainings, regardless if it was yesterday or from 4 years ago. You're going to have access to it.
Right. So let me show you guys. So if you're a university member, you're going to have access to a lot of stuff. Let me, in terms of the training aspect, which is, again, that's all we really focused on in the beginning, was just the training. If you go to marketing strategies right here, so you go, let me just walk you through that path. Training, this is after you log in, training, marketing strategies. And then what you're going to have access to all this training here. Remember, we went to the Facebook. If I click on Twitter, it'll bring up like a list of different, for those that want to do Twitter training. I mean, if you're interested. I mean, again, that's the cool thing. My Lead System Pro is like a buffet of training. Like when you go to a buffet, you don't eat everything. You just pick what you want. Well, that's what you'll have the opportunity to do. So you get access to all these different categories as well. Okay, and then not to mention all these trainings here. So here are the last 3 trainings right here. Okay, Wednesday training. Well, hold on, excuse me, sorry, wrong one. This one right here. These are the last 3 trainings right here that they have housed. So you'll have access to the last 3 only as a university member. Okay, so you still get 3 weeks worth of different trainings right here. So right here you got Mark Harbert went over just the state of the union, and when it comes to video marketing, I was actually on this training. I'm a video marketer by heart. That's one thing that I love to do. So he went over some really great information. Gave up some really good tips, some things that you definitely need to know. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot of nice to have products when you're marketing and trainings, but then there's a lot of need to know trainings and products. In MLSP, they have a lot of need to know stuff that you need to know to be hugely successful in your business. Okay, so you get access to all this. Actually, you get access to all this stuff right here. Okay, and these trainings change weekly. Okay, it's always updated, just to let you know. Okay, but remember, as a mastery member, you're going to come here and you're going to have a different feature here. It's going to say training library. If you're a university member, you're not going to see this training library here in this drop down. But again, guys, you can upgrade anytime. Let me throw that out there. You can upgrade it anytime. So I want the mastery, but I can't afford that right now, whatever. Well, here's the thing. You can always upgrade whenever. So at least start off at university. I would at least say that everybody on this call, some of you are already in My Lead System Pro, and that's fine. That's great, because you guys already know what this is all about. For some of you that maybe are seeing this for the first time, you at least need university. It's only $50 a month, $10 for 10 days. At least. That at least open up a whole new world of information that you had no clue even existed in terms of marketing. I'm telling you guys, these marketings right here, these trainings right here, I mean, will open your eyes on a lot of stuff that you had no clue was even out there. That'll put you ahead of the game. Okay, so again, At least everybody on this call should at least be a university member. At least, period. At least. Because Lanace, when we first started, that's where they didn't have a mastery membership. We started at university type membership, which was like $50. That's where we started. So at least that. But for those that want that training library, ooh, boy, you ain't gonna be able to get through all them webinars. I'm just gonna let you know.
I think a lot of people, you guys are looking at, oh man, it's $150 a month, or if that's $50 a month. That's a lot of money. Well, really, it's not a lot of money, because if you think about going to college, you're going to spend way more in trying to learn in college that you're going to, pay and learn for MLSP. And then on top of that, what you're going to learn in MLSP is going to make you money. I mean, we really didn't have the money. When we first got started with MLSP, we really did not have the money to get the membership. But we did anyway. And we were so thankful that we did, because that investment that we put in for MLSP for us to learn has allowed us to make 6 figures working from home. And how many people can say that? And we learn from the industry's top leaders. We learn from people making $1 million or more a year. People making $100,000 a month. I mean, we have people who made $50,000 in a day. And we learn from those people. And because from what we learn from them, we're able to do the same thing. We're walking in their shoes now. And you'll be able to do the same thing. So if you're concerned about the money, it's not really that big of a deal. Start out with mastery. Learn, then upgrade. Start out with university, learn, and then you can upgrade to mastery. Because what you're going to learn is invaluable. So I would just go ahead and get in and make sure, don't just get the membership and not do anything. Get the membership, and then make sure you go through the content and apply that information into your business. Because you can watch a training today, and tomorrow, or even later on that day, you could be getting leads like crazy. And you can be getting signups like crazy. Just like Rose said, he watched an Instagram training because he wanted to know more about Instagram. And because he did that, he got, what do you say, like 20, 15 or 20? Or no, you said 10 leads.
Yeah, in one day.
How many people can say they got 10 leads in one day, especially if you're new to network marketing, internet marketing, MLM, all of that kind of stuff? So you definitely need to, this is something that you need to have.
Yeah. And I didn't even mention, guys, because it's just so much. And we're going to be doing, going forward, we're going to be having like a special group. Because you got to look at this like going to school, just like Lanacia said. If you want to become a barber, or if you want to become an electrician, or if you want to be a doctor or lawyer, or just get a degree, you're gonna have to pay, you're gonna spend money. And of course, that's a whole lot more money than this, obviously. We don't want to get into the cost of university costs, but but we're going to treat it as such. And just like when you go to school, you have to have books. You got to get this, you got to get that, right? When you go to college, nothing's for free. You got to buy everything, right? Some of you know what I'm talking about. Well, MLSP is going to be the book. That's going to be the platform. So let's say, for example, every Wednesday they do a training. Well, they do trainings all the time, but the big one is always on Wednesday, where they have some really good information. Or we might even pick a different webinar that they have. But either way, let's say they do a training on a Wednesday. Well, we might have a webinar maybe the day after, where we kind of talk about that training, and maybe go into a little bit more in depth from our perspective, and even from your perspective, and just really kind of help walk people through growing in whatever that strategy might be. So we might do some, we might do different ones, or we might just do, we might pick a particular training out of the library, and for those that are mastery, say, hey, watch that, and we'll talk about it on Thursday or whatever. And if you're not a mastery member, we'll still give you the information. Just get on the webinar, and we'll talk about what we saw in that training. And so we're going to kind of use it like a book, because when you're in school, you have a book, you got your textbooks and has all the information in there, right? And then of course the instructor just goes over the information. So we were kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do. I don't know the details of it yet. We was thinking about calling it the School of Hard Knocks or whatever, or something, some kind of cool and catchy. And because we recognize that one thing that really frustrates us is that people are frustrated about their business, and that really bothers me, guys. It really does, because I get that all day long from people, new to the industry, new to the game, trying to do this, trying to do that, and they're just struggling. And then you recommend certain things for them, and that can help them. I mean, everybody's in different situations, and I understand. Some people just don't have the income, and I get it, but it's just like in school. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that want to be a lawyer but just can't, because it just costs a lot of money to be a lawyer or whatever, or just want to go to school because of certain circumstances. And but it's still, it is what it is. You still got to go through that training to reach that profession or to reach that goal, which is what you got to do. And so this is a profession. Millions of people around the world use network marketing as their profession. We do. It's our profession. And so we want to treat it like a profession. So if you partner with us or partner whoever got you on this call, some of you guys were referred by others, definitely get with whoever your sponsors, make sure that they are a MLSP member as well, so you can get their link and actually enroll. And again, I think Lenacia posted up our link for those that we invited, so you can go to that link that's in the hangout here, and you can go ahead and actually sign up. Lenacia, go ahead and put the university link there as well in the chat.
Sorry, in the chat.
It is okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and move on to, because we got a few questions. So let's go ahead and move on to the questions. Somebody asked if MLSP has a auto poster.
They don't have an auto poster. I'm pretty sure that in some of the other trainings they have gotten recommendations. Matter of fact, how do you guys think I learned about an auto poster 2 years ago? I didn't know there was anything that you can auto post something on Facebook. When I first got into internet marketing, when we were doing one program and I was trying to figure out how to well, actually, I really wasn't trying to figure out, because I didn't know, some things that you don't know, but you don't even know it exists, so it don't ever hit your mind because you don't even know. I was on a Wednesday webinar or one of these playbacks, and they were talking about in Facebook auto post. No, matter of fact, it was a playback. They were talking about a Facebook auto post. I'm like, a Facebook auto post? They were talking about Hootsuite at that time. There's a lot of other ones out there now, but Hootsuite was the one that I initially started using back in 2012, simply because it was a recommendation that one of the experts in My Lead System Pro recommended, to say, hey, here's a good one that I use. And I said, wow, an auto poster. But there might be some other ones out there that they recommend. You just got to watch some of the trainings.
And another thing to think about too, with MLSP, they're going to teach you what to say, how to say it, and when to say it when you're using your auto poster. So that's something to think about, because they're going to teach you what you need to do incongruent with your auto poster to help you get leads and help you get sales.
Yep, absolutely.
Next question, is it best to promote the individual training or just jump to MLSP Mastery membership?
I say do both. Kind of give an example, the way that we've used My Lead System Pro to generate leads and members and signups in our primary businesses. One, when we talked about the campaign, remember the campaign that had the video, the information about MLSP, and then it had the link there at the bottom to your primary business. I would pick a certain number of those different campaigns, ones that and I typically, you gotta remember this, so if you're going to be promoting those, make sure that you watch the webinar before you promote it, because you can talk to it a lot better. So if someone hits you up, say, hey man, I saw that webinar you posted up in some Facebook group or on your wall about Twitter training, and I had a question about how they whatever, And so if you haven't seen that webinar, it's going to be hard to kind of talk to it because you haven't seen it. So I really don't promote anything because there's a lot of things that I haven't promoted because I haven't watched the webinar, but most of them I have, at least the ones that I want to promote. So I do those campaigns, and I do a mixture of it all because some people are just looking for training. So I want to be able to reach those individuals. Some people are just looking for a community to join to really help them get better leads, and so some of those links I'm actually sharing that just shares the MLSP membership only. So you can choose whatever, but I would just say just kind of test a few things out. Kind of don't do too much. So if you want to, find which one that you want to do first and kind of play around with it. See if you can generate a few leads from a few of the different campaigns. And let me I can show you better than I can explain it. Let me kind of give you an example so I can show you. Like, for example, here, so if I go to everybody, if you're a gold member, if you're a university member as well, you'll have access to these. So if I go to MLSP System Campaigns, and typically these campaigns are mainly designed, they really have two purposes. One, to generate leads, and to generate signups in your home-based business, whatever primary business that you have. So let's say, for example, like this is an Instagram training here. So if they click on, well, hold on, I got the wrong deal up. Hold on a second. Let me change that. Okay, here we go. Now you should be able to see this. Okay, so for example, right here, this is a Instagram training right here. So if they click, if I promote this link right here, guys, and I put this in Facebook or whatever, this is what's going to show up when they click on it. It's going to show up this lead capture page. They want to get instant access, so it says 10-minute per day Instagram blueprint. This is the one that Ro was talking about. This is the one that's helping them to get. He got 10 leads in a day. So yeah, hey, Ro, I guess that was right because you got 10 leads that day when you use it, right? So add, blueprint to add 150 plus leads per month to your business for free. So they click on that, and then of course the little drop-down window pops up. They put their name and their email, and when they opt in, they're going to see this website right here. Let me show you. When they opt in, they're going to see this page right here. And so this training here is about 1 hour and 16 minutes and 39 seconds. And you see it's actually playing. Let me pause it because I'm just going to slow my computer down because I got too much stuff going. So I paused it, but step one, they watch this free Instagram training, right? And then if they want to know more about My Lead System Pro and how they can use this system, because it's going to be talking about a little bit about MLSP, in the training as well. But they can click here to actually sign up and enroll. You'll get a commission for signing them up. And then if they want to know more about your business, they come here. So I'll use a lot of these. I throw a lot of these type of trainings in Facebook groups. I get tons and tons and tons of leads out of these. Just throwing these links in Facebook groups. Work at home Facebook groups. I get leads all day long from this. People that maybe some of these people are already in a business, some people aren't. It doesn't matter. I got the lead, and this person is in the industry or interested in the industry. Okay? So even if they're already in a business, guess what? I can still sell them My Lead System Pro. Guys, you know how many times I made money off of that? Somebody's in Organo Gold. They're like sold on Organo Gold. Hey, you can't tell them anything about any other business. But they came across this Instagram training and signed up for My Lead System Pro. And I talked to them, and they was like, yeah, I've been looking. These are true conversations I've had with people. The reason I pulled up Organo Gold because I had a conversation with a guy about that. No pitching. I'm not trying to pitch I'm not even in the business. But he saw the information. It's like, man, I can use this for my whole team. They need this kind of stuff. And so he saw the value in it and actually got in, even though I didn't get him in my primary business. So what? But guess what? He actually became a mastery member. You know how much that is per month? It's $100 a month in residual income. Guys, I'm telling you, people are looking for the painkiller. They're looking for how to get leads. That's what the industry has a problem with. That's what most everybody you come in contact with that's in this industry, I don't care if they're in whatever company, they got a problem. Most of, not all, but most of them got a problem with getting leads. So to answer that question again, you can market a little bit of this or a little bit of that, because there's a lot of different system campaigns back here that you can choose from. But that's my little take. I kind of mix it up with a lot of them, but you can do whatever's great for you. I would say whatever you do, just don't overwhelm yourself. Just do whatever you want to do for now. Find something that you say, I want to try this, maybe a couple of these, and just try it and see if you can generate some leads from it. Post it out. You'll get some people. Trust me, guys. Trust me. You post some links up enough, you're going to get some people to click on it. Because remember, most people aren't in My Lead System Pro. So it's new to them. That makes sense? It's new. How many times you posted up your link in Facebook and you're part of some business? How many times have people seen that link? It's different, and that's why it converts very well. So it's a great tool. Next question. I hope that answered your question.
And then also with MLSP, you're killing two birds with one stone, because you have MLSP and you're marketing your business. Yeah. So if their pain is, I need to make some money, well, you got your business right there, and they can sign up for your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next question. What's best for a newbie?
What's best for a newbie? I would say, one, in terms of marketing, or
I want to say the membership. That's all I wrote, but I'm thinking it's as far as the university and mastery is what I'm thinking.
I would say it depends on what your goal is. It depends on what you're trying to do, and also it probably depends on your budget. But I would say it mostly depends on what you want. If you're a person saying, hey, I just want to be able to just get some things started, just to learn some of the right strategies for a change, just to kind of help me in my business, to really kind of help my business move a little bit faster, I would say university. Okay? If you're that person that says, hey, I'm new as well, but I definitely want to be a major force in the industry, and it'd be nice to be able to make a little bit of money on the side of my primary business. My business only pays once a month or every other week or whatever, and it'd be kind of good to make a little money on the side as well, just by helping my team. I know my team, or the people that I'm going to be bringing on, I know they're going to need assistance and help, and it'd be kind of cool. It'd make me look like a leader if I can offer them those tools. And at the same time, be able to make a little extra money on the side. That'd be great. Well, mastery would be the one for you. But university, you can always upgrade to mastery. And but again, it just depends on. It really depends on you. Some people I bring on, they start at university. Some people I bring on start at mastery. They just see the value in, because I brought people on that see all those different products, all those different products that you can sell, and I brought people on. That's exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to be able to offer a lot of tools and resources and products that they can make, a significant amount of money on, because they already understood something that most people are struggling in this industry, and they wanted to be able to offer some products and services to really help people to move forward a lot faster for those that want specific training. So, but again, you just got to ask yourself that question. Are you just saying, hey, I just want to just get started, just want to learn my way through a little bit, kind of see what's going on, and kind of learn a little bit and to move my business a little bit further? University is a great place to start. That's going to always be a good place to start. Okay. Ultimately, you're going to want to become a mastery member. Why? Because one, it's going to open up more training for you. Two, without being a mastery member, you're going to leave a lot of money on the table. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. You're going to leave. We've had $2,000 days in MLSP. Let me say that again, so in case you guys didn't hear that. Lanace and I, we've had $2,000 days. We make a significant amount of income because we're mastery members in MLSP. So I want to throw that out there as well, but I'm not trying to twist anybody's arm. I'm just giving you the real. If you want to make money, mastery is where it's at, and help people, and help yourself with more information. And but university is a great place to start. If anything, be at least a university member, because you're going to get access to our other trainings. Again, I'm not for sure school of hard knocks. I don't know, we'll see what the name will be once we figure it out. But
And
next
remember
question.
too, you know, with MLSP, it's a resource that you want to give your team. So, for example, if you're building Wake Up Now and your team are struggling, this is something that you can offer your team as well. And if you're a Mastery member, as long as they're paying the membership, regardless if it's university or Mastery, you're going to get paid for that. So you're getting paid in conjunction with your business. It's nothing to compete with your business. It's something that you will work or do while you're building your business.
Yep.
Because MLSP will help you build your business. For example, we went to an event for our business. And the #1 question people asked was, how did y'all grow so fast? Y'all just came in and y'all just killed it. Well, the reason why we came in and killed it was because of MLSP. You know, we're not stopping our business that we're doing. If anything, we're growing in the business that we're doing because of MLSP.
Let me throw this in. Let me kind of, hey, y'all, we family here. I'm gonna give y'all the real tonight. Let me give y'all the real. Let me get comfortable here. When we got into our lady's business and we brought in roughly about 100 people in 30 days. Well, a lot of those people came from the leads that I generated through My Lead System Pro. See, every time someone opts into one of your lead capture pages in My Lead System Pro, it goes into your lead section. I would show you, but it shows their name and emails and all that good stuff. But we have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of names and emails back there. So when we get into new programs, there's things that we want to do new. Now, we have other resources as well that collect names and emails. This isn't the only one, but this is one major factor. So all the names and emails that I have in the back office of My Lead System Pro, you know these people are interested in this industry. They're either in a business or looking for a business. That means their mindset is already open to the possibility of network marketing. Okay, so when we got into our previous business, one of the things that I did, I went into my emails and I sent all those individuals that have opted into all my lead capture pages on My Lead System Pro, I sent them a nice, actually, series of emails about our new primary business. And a lot of them responded as well because they see us as what? An expert. Because MLSP puts us in a position to offer things to the marketplace where people look at us as an expert. And so so even though some of those people probably joined me in other things or what have you, what I'm pretty sure they did, but I got all those emails there, and that is a major, major resource. Those names and emails that keep coming through the system day in and day out, pretty much every hour, okay, that we can use to offer and send information to. Even though they're getting emails from the system as well, but anytime I want to do something different, all I got to do is send them a nice little email, you know, and that email I could put a video or whatever, and they already know who I am because they've already opted into a lot of things that I offer through this system. Okay, guys? So that's how it works. So people say, well, how'd you do that? Well, that's one reason. Well, that's one reason right here is My Lead System Pro, is because we already have a list of people. And that's what it's all about, is about building a list. So imagine if you start, for all you out there that are already in MLSP or thinking about if you started using some of these resources and let's say 6 months down the road, you done built up a list of people just been opting into all these free trainings that you can just give away for free. You guys, let me say, you give this stuff away for free and they could just opt in. That just hit me. I was like, this is crazy. And over time, you can have a list of emails, like who knows how long, and then when you join in different things, all you got to do is send them a nice little email. That's the game, guys. It's all about building a list. It's all about building a fan base. And My Lead System Pro allows you to do that. So we got, July, December will be here. Imagine how many emails you can capture by December. And you want to make some extra money or whatever, boom, you can just send it. Matter of fact, you can be like, okay, I've been doing this and been doing this MLSP thing, man. I got a long list, and now I want to, it's Christmas time. Let me go ahead and sell one of these products. You sell one of these products, and you gonna have people to buy. I'm just gonna let you know, or whatever, or maybe just trying to get people into your opportunity. Maybe you get a little bonus or something every time you bring somebody in your business or something like that, or whatever. Well, and you can keep doing that. Even you don't have to wait till December to do that, but you can. I think you get the picture. The larger you can make your list, the better your opportunity. So
okay.
Good.
We have a couple of more questions.
Okay.
If you buy the $1,200 training, are you still available to get the new trainings after you purchase it?
The $1,200 training. Oh, the bulk.
The annual. Yeah, if you do the annual,
Okay.
do you still have access to the new trainings?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think somebody was asking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do the annual as well. Yeah, you still get access to all that stuff. Absolutely. And even all the new stuff coming.
Okay, the next one with university. Can I still promote my MLSP? Can I still promote MLSP in my primary business, or is it only available in mastery?
No, you can do it either or, university or mastery. So when I showed you the page where, and there's some other features as well, guys, but you'll learn all that once you get into the back office. But that one that I use that we started using, even that we use today, it gives you university or mastery, gives you that ability to do both. So whether you're university, you'll still have access to that page where it had the 1, 2, 3, the training webinar, the link to My Lead System Pro, and then whatever your primary business at the bottom, number 3, you'll get that access with university and mastery. So either one, you'll have access to that. So university is going to give you a lot as well. Of course, mastery is just going to give you a lot more information in terms of the for-profit commissions, like all those different profit, different products that you can sell. Only mastery members can sell those products. Remember that Facebook training, it was $297. So if you're a mastery member, you can do that. If you're a university member, you're not going to have that ability to get that. Okay. So on and so forth. So there's a lot of great distinctions between it, and and we'll be doing a lot more training and everything on that as well.
Okay. Next one. If I'm only a university member, can I sell the mastery membership?
Yep. You can always sell the mastery membership as well. You won't get $100 a month in residual. I think it's like 30% or something like that. I can't quite remember. I have to look at it. They just made a few changes. This is all new stuff. Okay. They had some things set up a little bit differently. University used to be $80 a month. Okay, now it's only 50. So they had a few different things, but yes, you can still refer others, because you might refer somebody that says, hey, I want to be a mastery member, and they come up to be a mastery member. Well, you still deserve a commission of some kind for that. So I think it's like 30%.
Yeah, but you won't get the $100 a month.
Yeah, you won't get $100 per month for that. Only people that get that level commission is mastery members. So as a university member, you can get commissions on a lot of things that you sell in the back office, but it's a smaller percentage. So just kind of remember that. Because when you get MLSP, there's so much stuff that people can buy that you can sell. Trust me. You want stuff to sell, they got it back here. Believe me. And if anybody, for example, let's say you brought me on, you referred me to MLSP. And you'll say you're just you're a university member, and let's say I'm a university member, and I buy a course, or I buy this, or I buy that. Anything that I buy in the back office of my membership, this is my membership. If I buy anything, you get paid for it. If I go to a convention, we got a convention coming up with Live the Dream, which is MLSP's national convention that they have every year. If anybody buys that ticket, you get paid for it. If anybody upgrades, you get paid for it. Anybody buys a product, you get paid for it. Whatever. Anytime somebody pulls out their wallet and buys anything related to, or anything in the back office, you're going to get paid for it, because they got so many different types of trainings and so many different resources and stuff like that. You'll have people that buy things that maybe you're not interested in, but they're interested in that. does that make sense, guys? Then that's why they offer so many things, because everybody's different. There are things back here that I'm really not interested in, but we've sold some of those products, but I'm not interested in it. I mean, at least maybe not right now. That doesn't mean that it's not good. But remember, we all got our ways on how we like to market, and that's why they have so many different things in the back office. So just kind of keep that in mind. But yes, you can always get paid.
I got a question. Can I interrupt?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Ron. I know you just been sitting there listening. Yeah, absolutely, man.
My question is, and I don't want to put you guys on the spot or throw you guys on the bus at all, but are we planning to do more of these type of webinars where we can promote MLSP? Because from what I understand, once somebody comes through your link as a Mastery member, they are connected to you for life. No matter what they get exposed to, if they opt into another training from someone else's MLSP link, but they opted into mine first, they're still connected to me. So even if we do a group webinar later, and there's some people in this webinar right now who get involved to get a Mastery membership, let's say we do another group webinar and they get some of their new leads on and they want to join, even if they click on your link, Steve, that person who got that person in as a lead, they're still going to get the commission. Is that right?
Hey, Ro, man, you are absolutely correct, sir. I'm glad you brought that up. I meant to write that down. I forgot. We are, and again, like Lanacy said, we're going to be doing some trainings in the future as well. We'll do some training, maybe even some trainings like this, to where if you want to bring people on, we'll pretty much break it all down for you.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. If you get people that opt in and do different things, or sometimes we might even promote a certain product. A lot of times they have new product releases. And if you have, let's say you got 25, 30 people or more that are connected to you in MLSP, all you got to do is just get them on the call, or even on the Wednesday call, it works the same way. Anytime someone opts in or gets a membership from you, they're linked to you for life, meaning that if you got those 25 people that are connected to you in MLSP, and I share my link for some new product, which they're always going to be something new because things change in this industry pretty much every day, and that product is, say, I don't know, $100, and a lot of them want to buy that product, but they bought it through my link. However, the system knows, and it's always going to route the commission to the original sponsor or affiliate referral person, to that individual. They had a big webinar about that last month, and that was a big deal, big change that they made. The reason why they came up with that is because there are a lot of people in this industry that know the value of MLSP, and what they would do is, there's always some funny people, I guess you could say, but they would be on like a company webinar, and people will be like so excited about finally seeing something like this to join. And people will get in there and say, hey, if you join me, I'll give you this or I'll do that. And then the person who they originally saw the information just lost out because they want to go over here and get some new, some new extra bonus that the guy was or gal was offering. And so they killed all that, and because it was really unethical to be able to do that. So the owners, and we got some amazing owners of MLSP, they're very, very, very smart and ethical, and they really care about this industry. And so they made it to where now you can't even do that. So so that's a big part of what we're going to be. Yes, bro, that's going to be key. So again, in a nutshell, what does that mean, guys? That means you can bring people on. We can do all the selling for you, and really create some additional income. I mean, real talk, guys. MLSP has helped us in so many ways. In one, guys, I mean, not to mention the training and the information, but the monetary rewards that we've gotten from being a part of this community and helping the industry. Man, it's just been very rewarding, guys, and I love it. I love it. I mean, and when I see people join MLSP, because when I get these emails of people joining, I'm like, they just don't know what they stumbled upon. If they only knew, if they take advantage. If they take advantage of it. And that's what we wanted to do, guys, is create some forums like this so we can kind of help walk people through the process and everything. And they got a lot of stuff in the back office too, guys. So I'm just, they got a lot of great stuff that's going to walk you through the entire system. Because remember, it's a training platform, so it's all back there.
And that was pretty much it on the questions.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a lot. I told you guys this was a lot, and again, we couldn't go over everything because we'll be here till it's like 8 o'clock here in Vegas. It'd be like midnight or beyond if we had to go over everything. And we just want to go over some of the things that we use every day, some of the things that we use in the beginning, especially when we started marketing. We didn't really share. I mean, it was kind of funny in the beginning. We weren't really sharing MLSP in the beginning. I was just trying to consume all the info. Bro remembers I was just trying to consume it all myself. I just really wasn't promoting it. And then we started having when we started implementing and applying everything, we started having some success, and then we started building our fan base. It was funny because it kind of went down like this. We started building our fan base, right, and people I was doing trainings and everything, stuff I was learning from My Lead System Pro, and it just hit me one day. I said, I'm getting all these emails, I'm getting all these calls, I'm getting all this communication on how to do this and how to do that and how, all this stuff. I said, why don't I just tell them where I'm getting all this stuff from? It didn't make sense, and that's what we did. We had a little training website, this opportunity that we were doing that we actually still do. It's on autopilot. So we put like a number of steps, like step 1, do this. This is on our training website. So it was like step 1, do this. Step 1, do that. And then things like step 4, 5. I had made a video of me talking about My Lead System Pro, and that's how we started getting a lot of referrals from that setup. And not to mention with people that would call me, and especially if they were new, if they're like brand spanking new, or even if they've been around for a while, I would just tell them, say, hey, before, man, I didn't know anything about really how to be effective on the internet in terms of generating leads. I didn't really know until I got this program, and they really taught me, and they still teaching me on how to be more effective in converting leads, generating leads, so on and so forth. And I would tell them about all the things I got access to, and they were like, wow, I didn't know that. And a lot of them would join, a lot of them didn't, but I'm not really trying to twist somebody's arm into getting MLSP either. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I would love for you to be a part of it because I know what it's going to do, but it's totally up to you. I know what it's doing for us. I'm just keep it real. And that's why we really want to be, we really want to give back to the industry and really share what this tool has really done for us and how it can really help a lot of people as well. And if you do that, you'll do the same. You'll start having your own training webinars, and you'll start doing your own thing as well. And next thing you know, who knows, you'd be speaking on stage at an MLSP event, or maybe speaking on stage at your own company event because of what you learned in the back office of MLSP. And if I hear one more story, somebody in MLSP and they become the #1 money earner in their company, I'm about to throw up, but hopefully it could be me someday, because you hear, I mean, I'm not kidding. Hey, Roy, am I kidding? I'm not kidding,
Not kidding.
I mean, you'll see, guys. You'll see these, a lot of these trainers, and they'll talk about MLSP, and I became the #1 money earner in my company, and this, that, and the other thing, or whatever. And but it's awesome. That's awesome. That just lets you know that it's the community and it's the training if you apply it. So My Lead System Pro is not a press button, boop, and now all the leads and the money just starts coming down from the sky. No, it is training. It's going to school. Like if you went out and went to the community college or the university in your area and you want to take a class, you are not guaranteed an A, are you? You are only guaranteed an A if you do everything they ask you to do and you perform very well. And that's exactly what My Lead System Pro is. If you apply and perform, you'll get the results. That's all you got to do. Again, it is not a push button, easy button thing. It is training, and that's what you need. That's all, and it's so funny to me, bro, man. When people ask me all the time, I need to know how to do this, and I just want to really start getting some results. And sometimes you tell them, and some people just go in one ear and right out the other. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we just need to do a training. Maybe I just need to show people what this is all about. Because, they got videos and everything, but it's a lot better when you do it. And so that's the reason hey guys, everybody on the call, that's why we having this webinar. It's because I wanted to show everybody what I already know that's real and how it really, makes a difference. So when you go to bed at night, you really need to think about that in terms of what do you want to do in your business and where do you see yourself 12 months from now? Think about where you can be 12 months from now if you had access to all this stuff. I already know what happened to us 12 months from now. 12 months when we first saw it. I already knew what happened. And life has been totally different ever since. And it's all because of what we stopped doing wrong. And because I was doing it all wrong in the beginning. All wrong. Oh, my God. And if I would have I wish I would have known. MLSP started like in 2008, 2009. Wish I would have known about this back then.
Oh, yeah. We would have been done by now. We all would have been done.
Who have they graduated? They graduated. A lot of you guys know the Empower Network guys, Dave Wood and Dave Sharp. You know where they came from? Bam! Right here. My Lead System Pro. Cedric Harris, Tracy Walker, Michelle Pescasolido, Diane Hockman, Ray Higgins, Mark Harbin, Frank Marino, April Tucker, Kate and Andrew Mache. Guys, I can go on and on. These are top earners. You don't know a lot of these names because you ain't in the right circles. That's why some of you probably don't know some of these names. But if you ask some of the industry leaders, the people that's made millions of dollars, that do trainings all over the world, they know every last one of them names I just mentioned. It's just different circles, guys. And we took a picture with. Matter of fact, guys, I got to show you this, and we're gonna end the call. Lanacia, pull that up, because if I pull it up on my computer, it's gonna.
Hold on. Well, answer this question for me, because I was actually typing a question.
Okay, sorry.
Someone is this a special deal, and if so, how long before the deal will end? I know for University and Mastery, well, University is $50, Mastery is $150. Both of them are monthly fees. That's always. It's not a special. That's the everyday price. But you can go into more detail about the Lights, Camera, Attraction course that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, the special bonus that we're doing tonight is Lights, Camera, Attraction. That's my course that I created that normally retails at $47. But I'm going to give it. It really needs to be more than that, actually. But it was our first product that we created. But we're going to throw that in for free for everybody that actually becomes a Mastery member tonight. That's just an extra bonus. And again, that course really teaches you how to make more engaging videos. My particular specialty has definitely been video marketing. That's really what changed the game for us. We took our video marketing skills and put them on Facebook, and we were able to do some amazing things with that because of video marketing. So, but I do things a little bit different. I create effects and all kinds of cool things, and people if I had a nickel for every time somebody said, "Man, Steve, how'd you do that?" Man, I'd be a millionaire right now. So it hit me about 9 months ago. I said, you know what, maybe I need to create a course showing people how I do my videos, and so they can make some pretty engaging and pretty cool and slick videos for their business. And so I created it, and I called that course Lights, Camera, Attraction. Keyword, not action, but Lights, Camera, Attraction, because it's all about attracting people to your business, okay? And that's what that course really goes over, is how to do some pretty cool things. And so what we're going to do tonight only tonight again, is I'm going to throw in that course for free. Some of you already have it, but we're going to be doing some more things. But for those that don't have MLSP and don't have that course either, I'm definitely going to throw that in as a bonus. So what you're going to need to do, okay, is once you upgrade, or once you become a member of MLSP, you need to email me. Let me put my email address in here. Matter of fact, let me put, hey, Lanacia, should I put your email in? Because I know you're the one that's about to create
Yeah,
those
put my
things.
email address in.
Okay, let me do that. So let me put this, I'm putting this in the chat now, guys, so give me a quick second. And what you'll need to do once you become a member, oh, she already did it. Okay, so just go to her email address there, email her, she'll be able to look at the information. And again, this is only after the trial, guys. MLSP gives you a $10 trial. I can't give you that course for $10. I'm sorry. It's too valuable for that. I can't do it, guys. It's just too much stuff in there. But after your trial, your 10-day trial with MLSP for $9.97, $10. Definitely, if you're still active, we'll go ahead and activate, and we'll send you the, your username and password to access the course and everything. So keep that email there, and or you can just even email us, let us know that you've even done it, and that way we'll kind of look out for it, and we'll be able to activate a lot of people into that course 10 days from today. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Again,
which picture were you looking for? Were you looking for?
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. That matter of fact, you might want to
click on my name, so that way it'll show my screen for everybody.
Okay. Is it still up? I'm talking. Is it still up?
I don't think you clicked. Did you click on my box?
Yeah. I clicked on it now. Is it still up?
No, it's still showing. So you might have to.
Let me go to it on my end.
Okay. Well, it's on my cover page.
That's your cover. Okay. Let me show you this, guys. Let me show you what we're talking about here. These are. Hold on.
Well, Ro, can you see? Okay.
Here we go. So let me scroll up and let me change my deal here, and I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Okay, so these guys here, this is us about 3 weeks ago. So here's me, there's Lanacia, right? Here's Diane Hockman, multi-millionaire in the game. Been doing this thing since like the late 90s. Okay, attraction marketing genius. Oh my God! I mean, in terms of, and Diane. She's crazy, man. I love Diane so much. I mean, she's so, in terms of, she doesn't use a lot of tools other than My Lead System Pro. A lot of people have a lot. I got a lot of shiny objects. It's just me. I got a lot of tools. I'm a techie kind of guy, right? Rose the same way. Lanace the same way. We use a lot of. Diane just uses Facebook. Just uses Facebook, communicating, talking to people, and she knows what to say and how to say certain things to get like people to engage on her stuff like crazy. Okay, multi-millionaire. Okay, Michelle Pescasolido. Need I say more? I don't need to say anything else.
Yeah, she's the Facebook queen.
I mean, and when it comes to Facebook marketing, she is the go-to person that not only individuals but companies go after to see how they can do more in their Facebook marketing. Okay, her and her husband Bill, he's kind of crazy. There he is, right there.
And if you're an offline marketer, you need to watch Bill's information, because Bill is like the ultimate in offline marketing.
Yeah, absolutely. He knows the game in terms of talking to people and closing people. He looks a little crazy right there, but he's not like that. That was just for the photo. And then you got Kate and Andrew Mache. They have, we have seen them just over the last year. We talked to them a few months ago, and they were just talking about they had a $25,000, $30,000 a month, and I mean, just crushing it. I mean, and guys, they don't even have a primary. They didn't even have. They done it all through MLSP. Just offering these products and services.
Hey, Steve, they say they only see me, so let me switch my screen.
Oh, hold on. Can you see it now?
Well, guys, put in the chat if you guys can see Steve's screen. I guess it worked. I guess it maybe just takes a few minutes for it to.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ro, what do you see?
I see your screen with the picture on it.
Okay, just making sure. All right. So again, there's Diane Hockman. I talked a little bit about her, multi-millionaire. There's Lanacia. There's me. There in the middle, pointing. There's Michelle. You know, oh my gosh, she's got so many guys. I'm telling you, everything that I've learned about Facebook marketing, Facebook ads, all that stuff. You know where I learned it from? This lady right here. Real talk. Okay, she knows the game when it comes to this niche and what we do about Facebook. Bam. Her husband Bill knows it as well. He's a really good offline marketer. He knows how to close, knows how to talk to prospects. He's got a lot of great training in the back office for you guys that are saying, well, I don't know what to say when I get a lead. Bam, you need to watch Bill's trainings. Okay, he's got some great stuff, guys, I'm telling you. Power couple right here. And you got Kate and Andrew Mache. You know, they just came out of nowhere, you know, the past year. We got a chance to meet them last year and everything, and to see their success. What they've been doing online with MLSP, guys, is just truly phenomenal. Okay, you got Aaron Parker here. I'm telling you, you know, came out of nowhere. Matter of fact, he was the fastest growing. I mean, L4, I believe. I guess. I mean, he just brought in a lot of people into MLSP and making a significant amount of income in MLSP and in his primary. I think he's like one of the top earners in his business now, in his company that he promotes. This crew, this is just one picture. We got a whole lot of other pictures, guys, but these are the people that we hang around. And when you associate with top earners like that, what's going to happen to you? You're going to do the same thing. I mean, it's just a matter of time. And that's why connecting with, you know, and all these people here are in My Lead System Pro. Every last one of these people here, including us, have trainings in the back office of My Lead System Pro. Okay, guys, that's what it's all about, and that's what you want to associate with, and we need to do more, and that's why, you know, it just hit me. You know, I think it was a few weeks back or whatever. I was like, I'm just tired of people struggling, and we do a lot ourselves, and we're just on a mission, and we want to be able to help and show people really how to be successful. I mean, there's enough room for all of us to be successful, guys, I'm telling you. And that's why we're having this webinar, and that's why we knew it was going to be long, because we knew it was going to be a lot of information. So, but with that said, guys, I don't know, Lanacia, do we have any more questions? And if not, we'll go ahead and end the call.
No more questions. I did put the university membership link and also the mastery membership link in the chat, and you should be able to see my email as well. Okay,
perfect. And here's the thing, guys. I'm pretty sure there are some other individuals that are on the call as well that are already in MLSP. Maybe some people referred you that, you know, maybe you're a person who you do business with every day. Maybe they're already in. You definitely want to check with them. If not, if you know they're not in, of course, go to the link, get set up. And but again, make sure that you know some of your people who referred you that are already in. If we referred you, go ahead and get started. I'm seeing a lot of people signing up. Actually, a lot for Mastery. So what we'll do is we'll reach out to you as well. Definitely email Lanacia so we can definitely send you a copy or access to Lights, Camera, Attraction after your trial. And you know, we'll pretty much just go from there. But with that said, guys,
and if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or my Steve.
Only one Steve around here.
Feel free to contact either one of us via Facebook, and my email is in the chat. I'll put it in there again. So if you have questions, just feel free to get in contact with us. And we went over a lot of content, and we barely touched the surface with MLSP because there's so much more. And remember, it's nothing to compete with the business that you're in. It's something to help the business that you're in, to help you grow and help your team grow too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I would definitely keep that in mind, guys. So with that, I think we went long enough, and but I knew it was going to be long. I already knew because it's just a lot of information, and we knew we had questions and everything as well. But again, reach out to us. We definitely would love to help you, and we're going to be doing some more of these calls as well. Especially for people that are already in, also. But we'll be creating some things. So kind of look for that in the next, the days to come. And we'll go from there. So let's go ahead, hey guys, let's take over the world. It's already July. Let's take the latter half of 2014. Let's make it count. It's time to make it count because 2015 is going to be here before you know it. And so what we do now. We can set the foundation to really do some amazing things in the future. So that's why we wanted to have it. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there. I know this has been a little bit over a 2-hour call. And but Ro, hey Ro, I appreciate you hanging in there with me, buddy. So with that, guys, again, go to the link and get set up. Set up your trial, guys. Again, $10 to set up your trial so you can go back there and check everything out. You won't be sorry. Trust me, you won't be sorry that you did. I'm telling you, nothing but gold back there, and it'll definitely help make some definitely major changes in your business starting today. So with that said, guys. We appreciate it. Love you. We'll see you guys over the top, and we'll see you on the next webinar. I don't know the name of it. Maybe be the School of Hard Knocks. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But with that said, guys, have a good night. We'll see you guys over the top.